God, if this is all we have. Canterbury, light up the weed, oh yeah. Dad, nothing no day off it okay.
What's up? What's up? It's your boy Defree Deem, and it's a shot of Discourse, and I'm here with
your girl Yas, guys. What's
feels
up?
much better. Feels much better.
Yes.
Getting consistent.
Yeah, we're
back to back in it.
We're trying to get back into
schedules is scheduling. That's what I'm talking about.
You know, we trying to get back. They missed us. They really missed us. They were asking where we've been.
Outside is opening, man.
I'm
gonna try to just stay grounded and be here.
It is open. It is open. I'm ready to go outside. Whenever you want to go outside, you know we could be outside.
My daughter's blocking, man.
It's fine. You know, you got to have a sitter, so you got to plan these things ahead of time.
It's a different type of weird when you like come in from the club. You got the energy, and then you hear. Like, what the hell are you doing? Oh, it is 2:30. She's like, it's my time.
Yeah, it's my time.
Diaper change.
Yep.
What's good?
Come on. You want to play a little bit? That's the thing.
I gotta shut her down. But how you been?
I've been good. Working, and this it's so many babies. Like, I know babies are like, I know it's a thing, and I know this sounds crazy, but twins.
Okay.
The amount of twins
that you've seen.
Yes, that have been coming in the hospital to be like delivered. It's been crazy. I've never seen so many twins in my life. Okay. Like, I didn't think you think of twins like
rare,
right? No, it's not. It's not an anomaly. It's actually quite common.
So I saw there was like a festival for twins. Like,
really,
there's something on Instagram about that. Huh. I mean, I'm not gonna go. I don't got a twin.
Right. I don't.
It'd be weird to see all those multiples.
I know, right? Like, you like, dang, it's really like Mario.
But you see it all the time, so.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't understand that it was that many people getting pregnant with twins. I thought that was something that, it's hard to get pregnant with twins, but I guess it depends on what type of twins you have too. So some of them are genetic, and then some of them come with age. Right, so the older that you get, you're more to have multiple.
Now, are you seeing more identical, or are you just seeing like what's it called? The paternal joints?
Yeah, it's a mix. Honestly, last week I had a mom that had die twins, so it was two boys.
Repeat what you just said.
Die. That's what it's called.
What is that?
It's like, I don't know. I think it's like dizygotic. So it's like, there's a difference. Like, I'm still learning, so bear with me, guys. Like, there's a difference. So like mono and like they might share one placenta. Die might have like two different ones. So it kind of depends. But they were two boys
in the same house or separate.
Exactly. Okay. So it's like, and when they're like little, like people don't understand how hard it is to monitor twins. Like we have to put them on a monitor, and if they're like little, like young, like I think she was like maybe 28 weeks or whatever, it's so hard. They were literally in her stomach doing somersaults all night. I was like, yo, they kept kicking the monitor every time it was just one of them, just one. Just would not cooperate with me. I'm like, yo, you're like a little jumping bean. Yeah. Relax.
Different spirits now.
Yeah. So it's cool though. It's cool though. I'm seeing it. So I was just like, all right, well, you guys, I don't ever want to get pregnant with multiple.
I'm just glad that blessing skipped me.
Right.
No twins.
Right.
Leave that to the other blessed chosen people.
Right. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, clock is ticking. If I have another child, it's probably going to be multiple. I'm not for that. It's a hard no.
Oh, we praying, man. We praying for you.
It's a hard
pray for
no
me
for
too.
Me. Yeah, exactly.
To shoot.
Yeah, because
And like I told y'all last pod, man, now is the time. Condoms.
Condom
season. It is condom season.
If it ain't ever been condom season, birth control, whatever, it's now.
Yeah, and I didn't even want that to be the segue.
Yeah, it's
the
now.
overturning of Roe versus Wade.
Oh,
I'm gonna be honest, and first of all, let me level set the crowd here,
right?
Because a lot of people be like, "Oh Lord, what is Kadeem gonna say?" Even when I told my wife, she's like, "Well, what side are you on?" I was like, "I'm on your side." What does that mean? And I was like, some of my friends listen to this, so I'm like, I think it's messed up,
right?
Overturning,
I agree.
Overturning that precedent where, like, at any given moment,
Yeah.
First of all, for the government to be in this position is weird to me. Being able to make this decision on human bodies, because you don't know how far this can go, and
Exactly.
I think that's where I am with it.
Right.
But from a female perspective, how do you feel?
I feel like you cannot tell me what to do with my body.
Got you.
There are circumstances, especially me working in the field now.
Yeah.
There's circumstances where the only way to save a woman is to abort a baby.
Okay.
So now you put people like me who have a license and a duty to take care of these people. Now you put us in a position, and the doctors and whoever else, the powers to be, you put us in a position to have to choose life. And I'm not God. How am I going to choose to say whether she decides to, she should live or die, because you're saying she can't have an abortion, but in certain circumstances it's necessary. Like,
yeah, I feel you.
So I was very disgusted. Honestly, I was very disgusted.
A lot of people are pissed off, man.
And it wasn't even just because, like, it's just like, where is the world going? Like, how dare you say you don't have a right to get rid of an unborn child based on on anything. Yeah. Like, there's so many extenuating circumstances where they need it.
And it's an understanding that I don't think I have at all. I'm not a medical person, but you are. So let's get into it, man. Let's hit the shot.
Let's hit the shot.
Let's see how you react to this one. Catch your breath.
Yo.
Breathe.
Don't come for me. Are you done?
Yeah. All right. Okay. So now.
All right.
So through my research and what I've learned, it's messed up overall, right? Mm-hmm. Even the court case, Roe versus Wade, Shorty came in, wanted to have an abortion, could not, brought even the baby to term because the ruling, happened after she gave birth.
Okay.
Now we're here. And a lot of things that I hear, right? I'm on women's side in this one. I'm not.
Yeah.
But I like to think and see where these other crazy people are talking.
Right.
And they're going to look at us like we're crazy, right?
Exactly.
So now you got instances where a woman is taken advantage of. Don't really want to use the R word, but and that happens, and she's pregnant.
Yep.
Right. So now, how does that work? Right. Then you have the medical issues, right? How do you sit there and evaluate that? Or like, I'm wondering how states now that banned it, how do they handle those situations? Like, are those called abortions, or what are those called now? Like, whenever this is a endangerment to you, is that still what
I think that they would call, like, for us, like, outside of all of this stuff, like if somebody has like a fetal demise, like an intrauterine fetal demise, we do something that's called a D&E.
Yeah,
so
I heard of that.
It's basically the same thing. Like, you go in, or sometimes depending on how far you are, the woman will deliver.
Got you.
But what you're going to do,
still birth.
Exactly. But you're still going to induce her to deliver.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's still technically.
And people need to understand that's what it is. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
I think sometimes on the other side, people think it's like this magic thing that is very easy.
No.
But it's a very traumatic process.
Yes.
And we can't be thinking like, and this is why some comedies are weird to me, because you'll see some women talking about that process like it's, gotta get another one, or blah, blah. And it's like, nah, bro, like, come on, it's not like that.
It's it's definitely not.
No one wants to go through that.
No, and it's not. And I think that people don't understand like the long lasting effects that come with it, because when you go through that process, it's the PTSD from it.
Oh my gosh, after that, yeah.
Like, especially if it's a situation where like you had no choice. You get what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I know that I physically cannot take care of this child, or whatever the case may be. Life happens and you have to make that choice. You're making the choice to take your child, you know,
a tough choice.
That's a hard, and I don't think
Correct.
people understand that.
Yeah.
Especially men, you don't get it because you're not a woman. Like, we have to live with that. Like,
Yeah,
of course you guys are going to support and just, you know, whatever we want to do because it's our body, but I have to live with that decision that I made to, you know,
Got you.
do whatever. And I think that people don't understand.
No one sympathizes with that.
No.
Yeah.
And when they sit here and they overturn these things, it's like, did y'all take all of that into account? Like, now I was reading on Instagram, there was, I guess it was like a nurse, and she worked in a hospital or in a state where they, the Roe versus Wade, they implemented it immediately.
Yeah, and then banned it.
Yeah, so she was texting, and she was like, right, we have a situation where a woman has like a placenta previa, and what that is basically like you're bleeding, like you can die from that. Yep. So she was like, and now we're at this point where the only thing we can do is abort that baby to save her life. The doctors had to go to a lawyer and go back and forth with a lawyer to try to figure out how to do this because they put in, you can't abort. That lady sat in that hospital. She didn't get her procedure for 9 hours. She could have died.
Of course.
If they didn't, and the nurse was like,
bled out.
yeah. And the nurse was like, this is a situation where my license is at stake. So now I'm wrong if I do, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't, because if I don't do anything, she can die. But if I do something, I can lose my license, or I could lose my license all around the board.
Yeah.
Why are you making it so that medical professionals have to feel that way? Like, I feel like a lot of these states are going to end up losing their medical professionals because nobody's going to want to practice.
And that goes into one of my talking points, right? I feel like a lot of these states that take these positions need to feel the burn. Right?
I agree.
And you need to evaluate where you are. And unfortunately, there are some people who can't move.
Yeah.
Right. And some people that have no
they can't get to
economic
California.
means to go to a different state. And I sympathize with that, and I get that. Right. And at the moment, unfortunately, and this is going to be harsh, you got to be very careful with what happens over the next couple of years until you get your money together and whatever, so you can move to a state that
I agree
accepts you.
I just tell everybody, like, honestly, if this is not a time for you to protect yourself, and not even just period, like, you don't want to get into a situation where you have a slip up and there's nothing that you can do. Yeah. Because what happens is people tend to, when you start to bring in babies that you resent, that shows in your parenting.
Go deeper with that.
So what I mean is, like, okay, say we had somebody that was taken advantage of, right? And they're forced to have this baby.
Oh my God.
They are going to unconsciously but consciously resent their child because that child is going to remind them of the trauma and the choice that they didn't have because they had to keep this child. Now you have somebody that's, you know, it's an accident, but they also know that they cannot financially take care of this child. Now you're forced to struggle and depend on that same government that took that right from you. Now you got to depend on this government to cut you a check and do these things. So you begin to resent your children.
One argument that I hear is that, and I used to know somebody who was in this process of arranging adoptions. And unfortunately, it was so messed up where there were women having babies just to make the money. That too. Do you ever hear or talk to people who, and I don't know many, like, I'm not in the female circles. Right. But do you know many or have the conversations of go to term and give the baby up for adoption, or find these centers that will actually help you arrange adoptions? So I have, like, we have that for some of our, you know, some of the population that comes in, like, you have people where they're like, okay, I want to do adoption. That's not easy either. I promise you that the adoption process is not easy, period. Like, the stuff that people have to go through to qualify to adopt. I was just talking to my coworker when all the Roe versus Wade stuff happened, and she said that a family that was well off, they were in like their mid 40s, got denied because they were too old. They said, we won't give you a baby because you're, like, you know. I would love to do the research though of a woman who goes through the process of being pregnant, and then she gets to select the family. She gets to. So they work with them. They work with them with that. So you work with
with the adoption agency. Sometimes, not all the times, do you have that option, and then sometimes
it's a shield, like they don't even want you to know it.
Exactly, because it's hard for the woman because you're carrying this baby. And you go through this process and you know, okay, from the beginning, I'm going to give the baby up for adoption. I'm going to give the baby up for adoption. And then you have that baby and you look that baby in the eye. It's a different feeling.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So it's like sometimes it's hard for the woman that's carrying the baby because she's like, I know that I know that this is the right thing to do, but this is my baby.
Yeah, you fall in love with the baby.
Right. And then you have the family that has their hopes up because they're waiting for this baby and they know that this baby is theirs, and then they don't. So it's very slippery.
Very tough thing.
Yeah, it's a very slippery slope. But I just feel like overall they should not have the right to tell a woman, what to do. Yeah, with her body in certain situations.
This is such a multi-faceted problem. Like, absolutely. When I hear things of like, women being scared to go places because of being around aggressive men who might take advantage of them, I think of like, okay, what's going on with the men for them to act like this or be in this type of behavior? It's not right. You know what I mean? No. And I'm sorry that women have to go through that, but to me, I can't. In my mind, it's hard for me to relate to a woman. So I look at the male problem, and it's like, dude, why can't you control yourself in certain aspects? Or like even when you do have a baby with a female, right? You got to step your game up 1,000 times so that she don't have to worry about when the next meal is going to come and all that other stuff.
Yeah, and I mean? I think that goes back to like for men. They weren't taught that. So if you didn't come from that, if you didn't come from seeing your father take care of things or whatever, you don't know. And I think that everybody right now, it's a very delicate time. So everybody's mental is not okay. Yeah. Not making excuses for men because you understand no. No means no, but I think that men think that when a woman says no sometimes, that means like, oh my gosh, she's playing hard to get. Nah. And listen, and I was going to say no, and sometimes it does, but I think that now you guys have to just honestly, okay, no is no. Oh, and take it seriously, like just all right, you said no, so I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, there's some environments where
the woman to say women stop saying like, oh my God, no, I don't like that. Oh my God, don't touch me, but you really want him to touch you because now we're in a different world now. So it's very slippery.
I don't play them type of games.
Yeah, we're not doing
them type of games.
But
you might. In college, you probably need a damn slip to work with me. I'm gonna need you to sign these release forms.
You want to sign this?
No, NDA. I want you to sign these release forms. Can you take this picture over here? We're gonna need 2 fingerprints.
Yes, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But through this process, I was kind of on autopilot with the government. I thought like they had our best interests in mind, and it's coming to unfold like this is really just a system where people are put together and it's their opinion. Yes. Like at one point, we had a good 9 Supreme Court justices who thought, let me look at this. This makes sense. Right. And now years down the road, you could have a different set of 9, or in this case 8, and people who are appointed by other people and just be like, no, we changed our mind.
It's so crazy to me that they have that much power. Like, I just don't understand how you give people that much power. Yeah. And I feel like the orange man, like he put these people, for me, I was thinking about it and I'm just like, I feel like this is a part of his whole, plan. You put these people in place because they agree with.
I don't think he was that smart, bro.
What? Strategically? You don't think so?
Like, Trump is not sitting there like, oh yes.
Yo, but a lot of a lot of the people that are in office, he put, remember he got rid of a lot of people and he put certain people in place to do these things because he knew that they shared like mind.
I think he got two seats on the Supreme Court. Like, so that that's a huge thing for him. But I mean, we still had 5 people who, what was it, 5-3? 5 Supreme Court justices with targets on their back. Not saying nothing's gonna happen to them, but we got to start seeing who appointed what. And for me, the point is I want to get more informed of what's going on.
Me too. I do too. I actually absolutely, especially as a woman, because to be honest with you, it just sounds like none of these things are in women's favor. Like it sounds like a lot of things.
None of these things are in the people's favor.
Right, in the people's favor. But when you start attacking women like that, like, and you're taking away rights that we had, this is my body. And I understand that you're trying to, I don't even know what you're trying to do, to be honest with you. So I don't understand. But to tell me what I can and can't do with my body and put me in a situation where I have to choose whether I live or me and both my child die, and I already have a child, or I have a husband and I'm have to leave him as whatever. Like, that's crazy for to put me in that situation. Now you're thinking like, oh my God, I wanted to start a family. But now it's like, dang, I don't really want to start a family, because what if something goes wrong and I have to get rid of my child and I can't because they won't let me? You get what I'm saying? Like if if it's like a fetal, if my baby can go, because it happens, like babies go literally 38 weeks and sometimes they don't make it.
I know that. Yeah.
So it's like, in that situation, you're telling me that I still have to walk around until you say you deem it okay for me to deliver a dead
That's what
baby.
I'm saying. We have to. That's what I want to dive deeper into learning that, because if there is no heartbeat and whatever, like,
it's still an abortion to them.
That's what I want to know. I don't know if it came. I want to learn more about that.
I think for them, they're still, because
that's wild.
Because like you said, if there is no heartbeat,
that's wild to me.
How are you going to tell me
the doctor should be able to tell
that
them,
I'm
like,
aborting something?
This is different.
But even if there is like the slightest heartbeat, and the best way for the baby to survive is to bring, like.
But this is what I'm trying to say. This is a very specific event, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying this is such a complicated thing. I want to do the research to understand. Like,
I do
are
too.
you guys talking about
I have
like
to.
when like the states that ban it? Did they put in stipulations for these circumstances?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either. And I'm like, for me, working in that field, and if I was to decide to go to do travel, I have to know the laws in these, because if I'm in a situation, like, ethically, my license is at stake.
I got you. Yeah,
so I can't, I don't ever want to be in that situation where it's like I'm paying judge or jury. Like, that's not my job. Like, it's not my job. So it's just, it's very difficult. It's very hard. We were talking about it at work because we deliver babies and we see it all the time. But thank God New Jersey is like, listen, we're not following that.
For now.
For now. Until he's forced.
And that's what I'm saying. Understanding how laws are passed. This is where we got to get better as a people.
I agree.
So what, like I said, the Supreme Court justice, they are the highest court, right?
Right.
They review wild cases that are like, they could cause controversy. And they make decisions based on who they are at that moment, what they understand to be the law. And it can change. We're dealing with humans, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. So I did research. Shout out to research. So the reason for them overturning Roe versus Wade, and they said, they saw that the Constitution, right, could not uphold abortion on a federal level. Like, it was not a constitutional right for a woman to have access to an abortion. That was their reason for overturning it. Listen, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just trying to present the facts.
I'm just thinking, like, how do you determine constitutional? Like, there's so many. It's such a broad topic. Like, so you're telling me that it's not her constitutional right to decide to get rid of a child that was born from some crazy circumstance, and that man is not going to be held. Is that man going to be held accountable? Like, if he's held accountable for whatever is done, she still doesn't have a right to say, hey, no. You want her to give it, you want her to go and give it up for abortion?
On a federal level, they're saying they can't uphold that. But they're just saying, yo,
it's up to the states.
Hot potato. We don't want to deal with this.
We're leaving it up to the states.
We don't want to deal with this.
And now you look at the states and you're like, so how do you determine?
Now this is where the beauty of understanding the law goes, right?
Okay.
We have to now realize that it's a red blue like argument, and rich poor and aristocratic. You know, like
and it's a black or white thing too. That too.
I wouldn't say black, minority, the browns versus the whites, right?
That there we go.
So what I'm understanding now is that, okay, I need to, or like if you're really angry about this, clogging the streets of California, does that really make sense?
No, because California is a state that's okay.
And you can show your anger, right?
Right. But go to the places where it's like, where they're the ones that are saying, listen, we're putting this in place. We can't protest in places where we're safe. We have to protest in the places where we are unsafe.
And they're showing the anger. And guess what? You know them people that are below the Bible Belt in Texas, they about it. They will drive up to DC in buses.
Okay.
Florida in church buses.
We know this already.
Right. So now my thing is, when you sit there and you in Texas and you like,
yeah,
son, they wildin'. I'm telling my wife this. I am moving immediately. Now, she came with a good counter. Kadeem, not everybody has mobility to do that. I understand. But what we cannot do is sit stuck in a situation and not have an exit plan.
Right.
And I'll give you a better example.
Right.
New York City. This is where I was born.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, man, let me tell you, you gotta. The rooms is trash. Rent is high as hell. You living in basements sometimes.
Sounds like here.
Roaches.
Yeah.
No.
It's worse. I know. No. I know New York City. Yeah. I know it's worse.
You will have what it was considered like a efficiency in New Jersey.
Right.
The same price as a 3-bedroom house.
You
see what I'm saying?
Oy.
So now, you could sit there and be like, oh, I got a good waiter job in New York, and I live like crap, but I hang out with my friends. Or you could say, you know what? I'm gonna build my bread and get out of here.
Yeah.
I don't understand how people stay in situations that don't make sense. And what my main point is, if your state,
right,
where you cannot corral your community to get signatures, to go to your senators and say, this needs to be on the bill or this needs to be part of legislation. We have 10,000 signatures. If we don't see that there, you will be fired next term. Simple. But you know what they're going to find out? The people in Texas, Mississippi, all these other places, Utah, you're surrounded by crazy niggas.
What?
You're surrounded by people that look at you and they're like, son, you want to do what?
Facts.
Get up out of here.
Facts.
And we have the right in America to make moves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go to Cali. I know I watch movies where people who are in the Midwest, afraid to tell their family that they're homosexual or whatever.
Right.
And when they get to New York, they finally could be
free.
That liberation. And look, people look at me because I'm Jamaican like I might have a stigma towards the gay community. I really don't.
Yeah.
If you have a pursuit of happiness and that's your life,
be happy.
You should not be held to not be yourself.
Yep.
Right?
I agree.
Go out and leave.
Yeah.
These people in Idaho don't give a damn that you part of the LGBTQ community.
Okay,
but you gotta bounce.
Yeah.
Be in a community, in a place that loves you, embraces you, and you could go out and have a time of your life. Now, the women that are suffering with this situation really start banding together and change either your community, but the harsh truth, if you in Texas and you got 10,000 signatures, they got 100,000.
Right.
I guarantee you that.
And I think it's just like for women, you gotta smarten up. Like all that extra stuff, and I'm specifically speaking to my brown girls because my brown people, all that, sneaky linking, all that extra stuff, like, nah. It was never okay. But if now is not the time that you about to like protect yourself, I don't know what to tell you then. Like, sis, you just want to be out here being dumb.
Guys, city boys, condoms, please.
And city girls. Y'all could be FREE, fuck nigga free. But what I'm saying is, please protect yourself because if you are in a state where you cannot, it doesn't matter. Huh?
They might ban condoms too.
Yo, like I'm like, oh my God, next are they gonna say that we can't take birth control? Like, are they gonna say, like, are they gonna start like? And I feel that's why I said it's like for me, it's like a target at women. Like, I don't know what these men have against women, but it's like, didn't y'all come from a woman? your mom, your mother. What would you do if your child, for these politicians, what would you do if your child got pregnant in one of these states? I bet you're going to make sure she get an abortion. Oh, you know why? Because you got money. So it's easy.
I was about to say, that's exactly what they're going to do.
Oh, it's okay. You know what? I'm just going to fly you out. You're going to get flued out to California. You're going to get flued out somewhere else because you're definitely not about to have a baby because I'm a politician and I'm against abortion, but I'm about to send my daughter somewhere else to go get an abortion because I have money for it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
That's real, man.
Fucking stupid. Like, especially the men that are sitting on this panel. And I'm like, you guys have wives. Like, what if your wife is in this situation and she gets pregnant and... Oh, but I guess it doesn't apply to you because you're the politician.
They'd be like, that would never happen.
That doesn't apply to me.
That would never happen.
We have the tools.
How dare you?
We have the tools and the resources to make sure that
how dare you?
She will get the best care that she needs.
Clarice would never.
That's crazy. But I guarantee those doctors that are working in those states they'll probably pay them on the side and they'll do some side shit. And we'll never find out about it.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate. Like I said, it's a rich versus.
You guys suck.
It's a rich versus poor thing.
You guys suck.
White versus brown thing, and this is how it's panning out.
It's terrible. Ain't it one brown nigga on there too?
My man Clarence.
Fuck that nigga.
Clarence. Uncle Ruckus. First of all, he's married to
a white woman.
Oh damn.
I'm going to say yes. I said that with my chest, y'all. Y'all going to hear that on the speaker. I said that with my chest because how dare you have the audacity to speak on something when you are married to a white woman?
We should have known.
We should have known. Look at him.
No, not look at him. He was appointed by George Bush.
Oh, well, there we go. Another orange person. The fuck?
But now, he wants to go deeper with same-sex marriage and all these other things.
And it's like, bro, who hurt you? Who hurt you?
Why you got to do that? Why you got to be somebody that hurt him?
Who hurt him? Did somebody stick it in his butt and he's upset?
Yes, can we be fair on this pod?
I
please?
Just said what I said because there's no fairness in the guy.
You doing low blows. I said
what I said. Yep, a low blow.
You used to date Clarence? Did you used to date Clarence?
Yep, I used to stick Clarence in the butt.
Yo, penis small.
With the strap on.
Clarence is like, you wasn't saying that last night. All these years I've been on Supreme Court, you wasn't saying that last night.
Go to fucking hell. Like, now you're digging.
Don't say, oh, come on, man.
Nope.
These are still humans.
I don't care. Look at me
being the nice.
They're acting very inhumane, and I am not like I'm a whole feminist or whatever.
Just said he wants to review it.
No, you shouldn't review it. Why are you fixing something that's don't fix it if it's not broken? Like leave it. You trying to dig? You're digging for stuff.
That's a good statement. Don't fix it if it's not broken.
Like you're trying to go and find stuff, and like these people are happy. Why are you bothering and messing with their happiness? Like all of these...
because they're using this thing, and it's a dangerous slope. They're saying that things are not a constitutional right? Oh. So it's weird that now we can start picking and choosing. Like it's not a constitutional right where a black man could walk around free. You know what I'm saying? That now we can get to that.
Okay, because
that's the scary part of it,
right? And I feel like the way this stuff is going, I swear it just sounds like we're going back to segregation. It sounds like we're going to go back to, they're going to try to go back to, blacks do this and, colors do this and whites do that. And it's like, they're going to
see some different type of black people.
Listen, we with the shits, okay?
Back in the day, you had the MOK blacks.
And our ancestors already taught us. I'm wholeheartedly with the shit. So
you can't go to Chicago with that.
It ain't.
Them boys is shooting.
This ain't that. And that ain't this. I'm like, but it's sad to see that this is what the United States of America is going to.
But here's the thing.
I'm leaving. I'm moving out the country.
No, chill out.
I'm out.
Chill out. The thing that bothers me the most is that the lack of energy from the Democrats is pissing me off. I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad. Right.
I agree.
The one thing I need my politicians to do for this. Maybe 16 years of my life since I've been able to vote and stuff.
Right.
Keep gas down. That was my number one thing.
Not keep gas.
All I want to do, right?
This man.
Listen. Keep gas below 250. That's all I need. I remember riding around in my Ford Expedition in high school struggling.
You know that wasn't a thing. Like,
I need that
from
my president. I need that from my president. The next thing I need is the economy not booty bumping me on rent.
Yo,
rent is crazy.
Yo, please do not.
Can we talk about rent?
Can we talk about it?
And I'm a landlord. Yo.
As a fellow renter.
Yeah. I told you get out of there.
Shut up, Kadeem.
I told you, boy.
Shut up.
I told you about to get wild.
Yo.
What fee they charging you? Garbage fee?
I gotta pay for a parking spot.
Yo.
I gotta pay $15 for a parking spot.
That is a good idea.
Kadeem, no. It's a nah.
My bad, homie. Go ahead.
It's a no. I'm like, I was yo.
Real tears.
Right. No, seriously, because I got a raise at work. And I'm looking at like, okay, having this conversation with, you know, how much I'm making now. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. But when I look at what I have to put out, bro, I'm broke. With the budget.
First of all, I'm not even gonna tell the pod about your crap because I'd be like, yo.
with the budget and all, I have my budget, so I say I'm broke, guys. I can make do. I'm
we know what it is,
right?
But we being responsible.
I literally am sick to my stomach when I have to pay $2,000 a month for a 2-bedroom.
All the New York niggas is like, that's cheap.
No, I don't care. 2-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom. It ain't like this some luxury apartment.
She paying dirt. That's what they saying.
Yeah, well, that's fine, but it's not dirt here. It's given very much expensive, and it's given very much white refrigerator, which is very ghetto. If y'all don't understand.
So I want my. Those are the two things I ask my politics because I know nothing else.
No, seriously,
I'm a small-minded black man, right? I don't know about taxes yet.
Me either.
I'm not in the upper echelon. I just want my rent low and my gas low.
That's it.
They broken 2 cardinal rules in Kadeem.
And the groceries went up too. This is
I ain't even get to that. I just gave them 2 basic things.
That's crazy.
2. Gas and rent. And they done messed it up. I don't see none of these white people talking about, we care about the black vote.
No.
Where are you at?
They don't care about us. They trying to get us out of here.
Where we going to go? Yo, you know what?
Honestly, I swear to God, I wish we can go somewhere and start our own country.
No, you don't. Because you won't put the work in.
I would.
You don't want to put the work in.
No, I would.
You don't want to put the work in.
I would absolutely put the work in, Kadeem.
Oh, my God.
So if I
Let me tell you something. Marcus Garvey was all about going back to Africa. And you know what these people did? Snitched on Marcus Garvey. Went back to the feds and talking about, you know, sir, he trying to go back.
Yeah, but
shut the whole boat down.
That's them. I'm talking about me at this point right now. If you was like, yo, y'all, I need this amount of
money.
Let's
move to Kentucky.
Come on, let's go.
Move to Kentucky. Land is cheap.
Yep. Bye. They need nurses. What they laws look like? Are they, because if I work in labor and delivery, so if they ain't supporting abortion laws, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it.
So now they broke my 2 rules, and now they letting laws get overturned.
All hell is breaking loose.
The Democrats need to step it up, bro.
I don't understand. Of course I don't understand because I'm not in there with them in the room and doing all these things. But it's just like, bro, they got their foot on y'all neck like that y'all feel like, how are you getting outvoted when it's more? It sounds like it's more of us than it is of them. Like it's more Democrats than it is
Republicans. That house count number, I don't understand. Because every time we
yo.
got control of the house, we can't do nothing.
We can't.
When the Republicans got control of the house, they like, yeah,
we still losing.
Take that high.
Right.
Everything.
We're still raw dogging. Still losing.
Dunking in the
no
poom.
lube.
Dunking in the poom.
No lube.
So now, those are my issues where I'm like,
right,
rent, gas. Now we're doing whatever with the laws now. Cause somebody at least
it's just free.
Yo, just throw a shoe in there or something so I know you wildin'. I know you cause whenever I don't know, you in an argument and your friend just hyping you up and they just take it to the whole other extent. You like, yeah, that's my
right. Exactly. And it's like this is
Democrats is like, yeah, I mean,
well, we can't really do much, but
guys,
we have to just kind of. No, nigga, why untuck your fucking tail? Like, why y'all acting crazy? What is happening?
It's the economy,
Who cares?
Niggas be like, they go to the chart. Well, when supply is low,
and demand,
and the demand is high, the price is gonna rise.
No,
yo, what is going on?
Right now, this is not in favor of the people, not my people. So yeah.
Hey, just don't get mad when Jeffrey Dean go Republican, bro.
I wish you had crickets right now.
I'll put it in the background. Don't get mad.
Because
we need a real one like me on that other side.
Kadeem, you ain't going. Listen,
we need a real one on that other side.
We do need a real one on that other side, and I wholeheartedly will support you because you are my brother. But what I'm saying is, you are not. They will not let you come in there and make note of.
I cut my hair, take out these like little African bumbata plaits, and I go in like, yes. Look, hold on. Here's my
bro. Your name is Kadeem.
I'll change it to Kevin. Kevin Williams.
I'm telling you, Mom. I hope that Mom. I hope that you watch this. Did you hear what your son said? Your son said he's going to change the name that you gave him.
Yasmin.
That's not my name. My name is Yasmin, and I'm not changing.
That's a little too urban for my dialect.
I'm not changing my name. Okay.
That's a little too urban for my dialect.
Kim is not going to kill me. I'm going to keep my name.
Kevin Williams here right now.
You're not. Oh my
what
God!
I want to let you understand.
Oh, because you're trying to be Kevin Samuels.
No.
He's a apprentice.
Kevin Williams.
He's apprentice.
I'm just trying to be on the other side to make sure that our voice is heard. Like Clarence. Clarence Thomas.
Please do not be.
Clarence. This guy's name is Clarence.
He's going to hell. I don't care.
You gotta stop.
No, I don't care. He's going to hell. He's absolutely going to hell.
Oh my gosh.
It's fine.
You gotta
him
stop,
and his wife. Anyway.
All right. So that was a dark one, man. We guys, I hope that you guys love what we're doing, man. We want to make sure that
protect yourself. I really want you guys to start to be more proactive with learning the laws in the states that you live in, and not just the Roe versus Wade. Like, learn your gun laws, because I've been watching a lot of stuff when they're talking about with these gun laws and like starting to let people carry and all of these things. Please, 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 please. I myself have to do the same thing. Be up on top of that stuff, because
you better be packing, yours.
I have one.
Yeah, you better be packing.
I'm good.
Shoot.
I'm good. But what I'm saying is they start to change the law. So there's things inside of it. I have my gun permit. I'm licensed.
Yeah, make sure.
All of these things. I have a safe. All of these. But when they're talking about like making it licensed to carry, I don't like that.
Okay.
Because I don't feel like I want to have to drive around with my gun in my car.
You don't feel like that now?
I do feel like, but I don't. But the fact that I know New Jersey,
Philly's wilding.
Yeah, Philly. But that's
Philly's
what I'm saying.
wilding.
Philly is absolutely wilding every day. But New Jersey, I know for a fact that you cannot drive around with it in New Jersey. So that gives me some type of safety.
Because
yes, I have it in my home.
You feel like no one else is doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, when you go to other places, yes. But again, guys, they are looking to change these gun laws to start making it okay for people to carry. And I need you guys to be on top of that.
You
because
against that?
I'm not. It's a slippery slope.
Gotcha.
Because I just feel like you give people this okay to carry a gun, and it's just like when people get mad, like we see road rage and all of these things, people have these things and they're just killing people. It's not okay. Mm-hmm. I don't want to have to drive around with my gun in my car. My child is in my car.
Yeah, nah, we don't want you. Yeah.
I don't want to have to.
In Texas,
but
if they pass that thing in Walmart.
Yes, they all. But if they pass a law where it's okay, I am going to carry all the time, because I know that 9 times out of 10 everybody else is going to do it, and I need to be safe at all time, and my child needs to be safe. I don't want to be in a state like that. So that's all I'm saying. Just be safe, guys. You know. And
just to wrap it all up, understand how to galvanize your group.
Yep.
And change laws, pass laws in your community.
Yes.
I think we got to get smarter at that, because the way these states are doing sweeping legislations, that's cool. You got it off.
Right.
But guess what? We coming back.
We coming back. In numbers.
But I understand where there's freedom in certain states, right?
Right.
So if you want to be that state that wants to ban that thing,
right,
I think you have the ability to do that, as long as the people
that are in that state,
they
like,
have the consensus. I'm fine.
Come on.
But the sweeping thing is crazy.
Yeah.
All right. You ready to get to something light? Because Jesus.
that was very
dark,
heavy.
Man. Yo, stay with us, man.
Okay.
And if you haven't done so, please, man, subscribe.
Like, comment,
follow,
share.
do all of that.
We are on YouTube. We are on Apple Podcasts. We are on Spotify.
Google
we
Podcasts.
We on everything. Like,
please.
come on, y'all. Like, support.
So, have you seen what happened to McDonald's news lately?
What?
McDonald's.
Hey. B-Y-M-A.
What song is that?
M-A. Fantasia made a song about baby mamas.
I gotta listen to that afterwards.
You do. I'm going to put you on.
So, let's see. How can I
Mickey
introduce
D's,
this?
Ronald McDonald.
Yes, if I have a kid
Absolutely not.
with a woman who has 7 other kids, 6 other kids, 5 other kids, am I responsible for feeding all those kids? I'm not with her anymore.
So, no, you are not obligated to feed those children.
I don't gotta feed baby kids.
You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. But when you think about
I gotta feed mine.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is when you think about I just had this conversation with my girlfriends. When you think about manners, like you wouldn't put your child in a situation where they're in a room full of people and they're the only ones with food when everybody else doesn't have food. I feel like certain men.
Give me an example of that.
All right. Like you just said, you have 5 kids. You have a baby with one, the girl that you're dealing with, your baby mom, right? Got 5 kids. You have one child with her. When you go to bring food for that child, you know that child has siblings. Like you should not want your child sitting at a table eating food when the rest of them don't have any. You should be thinking like, all right, you know what? It's nothing. Let me be very clear. You are not obligated to do anything, but you would think
Say it again. Because I'm trying to
No. You're not obligated, but as a man, like
you should not want to make the other kids suffer.
And not even making other kids suffer, but you just like, yo, like, all right, it's McDonald's. Like, here, all of them get all y'all get Happy Meals.
No.
It's fine to
No.
Why?
Because I'm petty. First of all, no one checked in my pettiness.
That's the problem. Because
no one checked in on my pettiness.
All right, bet.
Who told you to take 6 other kids out that portal? 7 kids out that portal.
Nobody said.
What that got to do with me?
Again, I said you're not obligated, but some men, and I'm not saying all men operate from a mindset of, I'm just going to feed my child. Like, and I think that men are sometimes absent-minded. Like me and my girlfriends had this conversation too, and she made a very good point. I think that some men are very absent-minded. So you like, if your son or your daughter calls you and they're like, oh, daddy, can you bring me some food? You're like, all right, cool. You're not thinking nothing of it. Not saying that you're disregarding their other siblings, but you're thinking like, all right, my child called me asking bring me some
Let me
food.
tell you something. If I get that call more than once a month, I'm recording those conversations so I can go to the court and get my son, get my daughter. There's no way. Why is my child calling me? You know how dramatic that is?
Do you know how manipulative kids are?
So a kid, so they're calling.
A kid will ask their mom, whatever.
Say no.
And if the mom says no, the kid is going to call the dad.
Guys, remember, I'm smarter than the average.
I know that.
So I do get that sometimes when you cook dinner,
they don't want
the kid wants Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
You're going to call dad to get Chick-fil-A.
Absolutely.
That's not happening. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about, Dad, I'm not supposed to be on the phone. You ain't never seen this. None of your friends ever talk about this call. Hey, yo, Dad, man, I ain't even trying to bother you like that, but ain't no food in the house. I'm hungry. What?
You damn right ain't none of my friends talking like that.
On. What? Your mom ain't cooked? Man, she ain't cooking 2 days, Daddy. Can you?
Yo, but also
you never heard that, right?
I know because my friends keep a
but we've never that
I've
situation don't exist.
No. I was never saying that situation doesn't exist, but what I'm saying is you also have to know your children.
Hey, yo, Dad, my ribs touching.
They be lying. Ribs don't be touching. And I only say this because my own child, yo, like we got a freezer full of food, refrigerator full of food. I am wholeheartedly taking care of responsibilities and feeding my child. If she feels like she wants Chick-fil-A, guess what she's gonna call? Her dad, her grandma, her pop. So like, well, I don't want what mommy cooked or mommy made this and whatever. Can you get me? This is what kids do. Or they know how to work they know how to work everybody, and they won't say, oh, mommy cooked this. It's just like, oh, can you get me something to eat? And then it's like, oh, where's your mom? Oh, she's sleeping because she got to go to work. Not understanding that I already cooked dinner, and you know that I cooked dinner. And I say this to my child too. My child be like, yo, bro, why are you making it seem like I'm not feeding you? Because I am feeding you. You know what I'm saying? But again, like, I think that...
What happens more often than you feel?
What do you mean?
What happens more often? The kids be lying or telling tall tales? Or people be really hungry and you want to give your kid? Or do you feel like even as a dad, right? I want to give my kid whatever the hell they want.
It's that part.
Okay.
So as soon as your kid call, can I have some food? You just like, yeah, I want to give my kid whatever they want.
Yeah, and I'm supposed to give the 7 others what they want?
What I'm saying is, if she has, I'm not saying that you, again, I did not say that you are obligated to do anything, because you are not. You can feed your child, but if you are going to feed your child, at least take your child away from their siblings so they're not eating in their siblings' faces. And the rest of their siblings don't have that.
But you know what's going You know it'd be funny? He in the McDonald's and he's talking to his dad in the car. He's like, yo, man, thank good. Yo, what's up? Go back in the house.
He gonna talk shit.
No. He don't even talk nothing, right? He just goes in the house. Damn, yo, what you and your dad's doing? We always in the car chilling, eating McDonald's, large size, you know what I'm saying? Balling how we do.
Talking shit.
Wait, hold on. Now he goes, damn, yo, your dad ain't bring nothing? Here you go, man.
That's petty. And I think that goes back to the woman.
I love it.
If you are teaching your child that that's okay, I will beat the shit out of my child. Don't fucking do that.
You shouldn't even be in that situation.
I mean, well, hold on.
I will take a stance on that.
Whoa.
Let's do it.
You can't tell somebody what they what situation they should not be in.
You should not even be in that situation.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm about.
Dios mío para mí. Like, what, bro? I get, like, when you have...
Come on, stop. Come on, man.
Listen.
We got to draw a line of something with morality here.
We do have to draw a line. And I understand, like, when you have 5 kids and 5 different baby dads, I get that's...
So we just not going... You see how you just glanced over that? Like that?
You didn't
5 kids, 5 baby dads?
He didn't even let me finish my point.
I'm sorry.
You didn't even let me finish my point.
I apologize.
You have 5 kids, 5 different baby dads.
That's crazy! Jesus Christ, that's crazy. Go ahead.
Yes, that is a bit of excessive. You gotta chill.
Shorty said a bit of obsessive.
Listen.
She collecting baby dads like it's a Pokemon. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Spilling my drink.
I need to get a new co-host because this is not working.
Go ahead. Come on, man.
But what I'm saying is, yes, that is excessive. Like when you have 5 kids, 5 different baby dads, but I think that we stop forgetting that, like, you gotta look at...
She can't do it. She cannot do it. And I'm gonna let you restart, because you are wilding. You about to try to defend a female with 5... Because, yes, mark this. Do it again. Because you're trying to defend the girl with 5 baby daddies. Keep going.
I'm not trying
This is ridiculous. Where's my drink? This is crazy.
Oh
5?
My God, my face hurt. I'm not trying to defend because sis you wildin', but I can't tell nobody what to do with their vagina. But what I'm saying is...
Yeah, my body, my choice.
Too early. Too early.
My bad, yo. Females,
Too
please.
Early.
Females, please subscribe, yo. Subscribe, like,
they're only going to subscribe for me.
Damn.
And they're going to send me all the DMs talking about you need a new co-host. I hate him. I'm like, oh my God, my face hurt.
All right.
Anyway,
go ahead, yo. 5 baby dads.
So what I'm saying is, women, like when you're dating and you're doing all these things, like a lot of women might think that he's the one. You know what I'm saying? End up having a baby by him. At some point, a woman has to know when enough is enough. And
he's the one 4 times?
Listen, he could be 11 times to be the one. I mean, I'm not saying you have a baby by all of them, but you know, whatever. Dating is dating. I don't really know. But what I'm saying is that, again, I'm not saying you're obligated as a man to do those things, but what I think that as a collective, y'all need to have a sit down with your child. Like, if you're going to bring your child food or you're going to take your child to get something to eat, that's cool. Take your child away from their siblings, because now they sitting in their sibling face eating McDonald's and the rest of them don't have nothing.
All right, let's just go into the video, right? And then react, because what you said was kind of...
Yeah, but I'm going to cuss her out because she was wild.
All right, so let's do it.
Look, y'all. Every fucking day, my baby daddy come here with one
she start with the
meal for
Look,
my child. But I have 3 other kids.
Come on, man. Like,
Yo, I spit my drink out. Oh my God.
look,
y'all.
And then you be wondering, like, the time was in New York and was it Bolivia was with us? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, he does that voice so good. Cause there's women that exist like this.
Yo, they were that day was hilarious. I'm like, he's right. There are women that exist like this. And
oh my God, look, I can't even believe. They don't even finish word. That's how late. Believe. And y'all about to see. I ain't even get my food stamp. Like, they don't finish their words, yo. They don't finish no words.
Go to bed, man. Go to bed.
It's Friday.
Yo,
oh
my God.
They don't even finish their words. Come on.
We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring 1 thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids?
What about
how come you can't feed my other kids?
That ain't my job.
Like that bogus as hell. Like you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing 1.
I don't even know how they put captions on this video.
Child something to eat. Look, there he go, and I bet you he only got 1 thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up?
What's up?
Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough.
Whenever a girl goes, it's a wrap.
Wait, but I do.
Yeah,
I do that all the time.
I'm not. I didn't say it's bad, but whenever it's like, that's the checkmate.
What's
like,
up?
Checkmate, nigga. Like, whenever that happens, dudes, you lost the argument. You lost everything.
Ladies, you guys are making it harder for me to kind of like go to bat for you because right now sis wildin'. It's the sense of entitlement that's bothering me. She felt like she's entitled to him buying the rest of her kids food.
But I thought you said
No,
we're absent-minded. We should be.
But what I'm saying is, I feel like in certain situations, like when you deal with a certain caliber of a man, and they know you have whatever 5 or 6 kids might be excessive. I don't know where the limit is.
I'm glad you said that.
I don't know.
And it's not even the amount of kids because
it's just you wildin'.
It could be a situation, right, where you really love the girl and her ex-man passed away. Mm-hmm. They had 5 kids.
Well, okay.
You see what I'm saying? That's you see how different that is?
That's one as opposed to
5 baby dads?
Or even 4. I mean, I feel
wild.
like once you start slipping into multiple...
No. Listen. 5? You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm trying to like, get my point across is that some stand-up guys will see that situation and be like, I got you. Because I care about you. You're a stand-up chick.
But you should not be expecting that to happen. Like, so outside of this story, when she went on Instagram and made another story and she's just like, yeah, I'm the viral mom, this, that, and the other. My child that I have with him is the youngest child. So my kids know who he is. And we went through the breakup. Sis, now you dragging it because y'all not together. And even though your child is the youngest child, what does that mean? Like, he is not, the fact that you feel entitled to him taking care of your 3 or 4 or however many other kids that you have is crazy. Like, the entitlement is the problem for me. Like, as a woman, you're not entitled to anything. That man is taking care of his child. You don't understand.
You just said something that I don't think a lot of women understand.
That man is entitled. The only thing that man is entitled to do is take care of his child.
And I'm gonna tell you, this guy's an idiot.
If he don't want to,
this guy's an idiot. Not a lot of people are saying this dude's a freaking moron.
Yeah,
because you saw a woman in a situation who had
3, 4 other kids
baby dads
before you,
and then you want to be the 4th.
You thought you was going to change something.
No, not change nothing, y'all.
Maybe he thought he was going to be wearing forever.
You didn't wear your Jimmy on Hot Boy Summer, City Boy Summer. You didn't wear your Jimmy, And now I don't feel bad for him in that situation. I don't feel bad that he's in a circle. But what I'm saying is a lot of people comment and be like, he's not wrong, blah, blah, blah. I don't like that stress. You put yourself in that circumstance.
You know your person. She was this way when you met her.
Correct.
And on the flip side, he was this way when you met him. Because if y'all didn't have a kid, you wouldn't be getting no McDonald's.
Oh no. He was doing it because the yams is good. I'm gonna get this McDonald's for Shorty and the kids. And then once the yams is cut off, guess what?
Here we go.
Oh,
go back
always
to the
circles around the yams.
It's all here we go.
Always circles around
I
the
think
yams.
our first or second or whatever episode we talked about this.
Always circles around the yams.
No, I don't think that has anything to do with this. But
when you buy McDonald's for 5-6 kids, yams is involved. But when now you shrink that 6 and 5 down to 1, you being petty. I'm being petty too. What you mean? Hey yo, I'm on the phone every weekend if I got a baby mom. Like, hey yo, get my son ready, yo. We about to go to Six Flags, and then I'm gonna get him a phone so that his other siblings could follow. Man, yo, you got the best dad. Yep. And he going to science camp. Yep.
You
go tell your mom that she married some. She banged up with some busters.
You're scorned. You're hurt. Let the hurt go.
Who hurt me?
Doing that. Clearly she did.
There's no she. I don't have a baby mom, y'all.
No, what I'm saying is if you're saying what I'm saying is if you're doing that with your son and you like, I'm about to make sure my son got to this, that, and the other, she must have hurt you for you to feel like you got to be petty.
Not at all. I just wanted her to understand that she should have made this work.
Now, if the shoe was on the other foot and the man that she with buying your kid all of these things, you gonna be okay with that?
So there's another baby dad better than me.
Yes.
You know I'm competitive, man.
So now this man buying your son all the
no.
All the Jordan ones,
You can't buy my kids nothing.
Why?
That's a fight.
Yo, wait.
That's a fight.
What?
That's a fight.
That's
a fight.
Listen.
Yes.
Listen to me.
If I see another man buy my kids shoes, it's a fight.
Are you not if that man is with your baby, the mother of your child, they are a package deal.
Hey, yo, Clarence, don't buy my kids nothing, yo. I'm on the phone immediately.
Oh my God.
I come over. Let's say we're doing shared custody. Custody.
No, Kadeem.
Baby comes in.
No, Kadeem.
Whoa.
No, Kadeem.
Who got them shoes? Oh, Clarence.
No, Kadeem.
Hey, yo, take them shoes off, yo.
No. I'm telling you,
don't wear them shoes around me.
No, that's not okay.
I'm just telling you how petty I am.
But you should not be that petty.
No one is going to clothe my child. Bro.
Okay, so when you have a girlfriend and your girlfriend wants to buy your child some,
don't buy my kid no clothes.
You want to tell your girl
out of respect for my baby mother, don't buy my kids clothes.
No, but that's not out of respect for her because you have.
Yes, you don't understand how deep this gets. You cannot buy. Look, for me, and no, let's go. No. We can do it.
I'm playing.
Because I know how my baby mom it could be. Don't buy my kids clothes. So you were getting into an argument where this don't have to be.
But see, that's the problem right there. There should never be an argument. Like if my child's father decides to move on and they are with someone and that is the person that they are with and that person is trying to is bringing in my daughter because they are a package deal.
We're colliding worlds. We don't need to do that. And let me break it down. Please listen to what I'm saying.
I'm listening.
When we get into conversations where you feel like, I saw something cute, blah, 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 give me guidance to go buy it. Don't buy it so that I get in an argument with the person I'm co-parenting with.
So is that for just your girlfriend or are you talking about if that was your wife? Does it make a difference if it was your girlfriend or your wife?
Okay, so let's break it down. Girlfriend, please just direct me to what to buy.
Okay.
Do not buy anything for my kid.
Okay.
Because I don't want no static or smoke over this side.
Okay.
All right. Wife. The thing that makes it different is that I said that we're one and the way that I handle my finances, it's combined.
Right.
So she'll use the debit card and buy certain things for the kid. That's fine.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But what I don't want to happen is that people have like some type of jealousy energy where it's like, I got him Timbs and then somebody's wearing lugs and I just don't want I don't want no static. And on the male end, that's where it can get to, right? Yeah. He got the J1s. Why my kid ain't got J1s? So I'm gonna buy my like. It's a petty competition with men that shouldn't have to happen, but it will happen. Yeah, but I love that though, because guess what? Listen to what I'm saying. Okay. I love it because if you put yourself in a situation where Shorty got 3 baby daddies and you're the number 4, you're putting yourself in competition. So now if all 3, first of all, she's solid and she got 3 baby daddies that get J1s, and now you got the kid that got Bobos. What's going on? You the one that fell off. The kids, they got Bobos?
This is not where I want this conversation to go.
Where do you want to go?
I'm just trying to understand why
drinks is flowing.
Like people cannot like why is this a competition? Like that's
male ego.
And I get it. So I understand the whole girlfriend aspect of it. Like if that's your girlfriend, like for me, I'm looking at it like if there's somebody that you just fucking and it's gonna be she don't need to buy my we good, sis. I'm good over here.
I don't see now you're being petty.
No. It's not.
What if I'm laying wood just so I could get the baby some clothes and you like
hold on. If we have that relationship where we communicate that's a little bit different.
You don't need to know my business. We co-parenting.
That's my child. Like, bro, you laying
my
pipe.
Wood don't have nothing to do.
Yeah, but
I'm getting these children place clothes.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is bitches are petty. And bitches be like, yeah, I got his daughter these clothes and this, that, and the other. She wearing the outfit I got her. I will fuck you up.
And Yaz, you see what I said?
Let's be very clear.
You see what I said? Rule number 1? You see what I said? Rule number 1?
I get it.
Don't buy nobody clothes.
And it's not
because I don't want you. Listen, I don't want you to have.
Oh my God.
At the end of the day, you know what it is? It's a respecting for the mother of my child.
Okay.
I don't want no one to be saying you're not doing what you're supposed to do. So whenever somebody comes in and they're like, "Oh, I just want to buy these clothes," I will return them. Okay. You don't do that. You're out of pocket. So either if you're a sneaky link, you're my girlfriend.
First of all, we're not sneaky links and all that other stuff. Don't even
sneaky links will buy for you.
They should not be meeting your children. To be buying your children.
Why do you write this one down? Sneaky link should not be.
Your sneaky link should not be meeting your children. What are y'all doing? Like y'all just be letting anybody meet your kids? They should not even be around your kids.
Why can't sneaky links?
Because they're a sneaky link. That's not a relationship. Like that's your problem.
I agree with you. That's
your problem bringing everybody around your kid.
I agree with you.
You don't even need to know that I got a kid.
I agree with you.
We only sneaky linking. What do you need to know that I have a kid for? You don't even know where I need. You don't even need to know where I live at because when we sneaky link, we're meeting up somewhere else. When I mean, I'm not coming. This ain't that.
You're right.
So sneaky links don't count.
Okay.
If you're dating somebody, again, I feel like when you have kids. The problem is y'all be bringing everybody that you meet around your kids. They ain't never been my thing.
Don't say y'all, because I don't ever bring anybody I date around my kids.
First of all, you're married. Boom. You will not get me shot on this podcast. He is very much happily married. Fuck out of here. Don't get me beat the fuck up. Anyway, so what I'm saying is, like, you guys, like, when women, like when you're dating and you're doing these things and you have kids, like I don't think you guys understand discretion. Like there's a time and a place for you to bring people around your kids, and everybody does not need to meet your children.
Yeah, especially men, yo. And
men
I'm
are
a man.
weird.
I don't like men being around kids.
I don't like first of fucking all, the people that have ever been around my daughter like are my friends. Y'all know her because we were at school together. Like so she knows everybody by name. I don't it's people that don't even know that I have a kid. And that's cool. I like to keep it that way. You shouldn't know that I have a kid until I feel like you need to know that I have a child. And then if you do something crazy that I feel like there's no reason, like because people are very weird. So I'm very protective of my children, of my child, of anybody else's kids. Like I don't like that. And even if my friends were in situations, I would say to my friends, like, you don't want to bring people around your children. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
Yeah.
You bitches be wildin'.
I have to agree with that.
You bitches be wildin'.
Hold on. We got to at least give them another minute.
Oh my God.
Let's do one more minute unsolicited. We're not going to say nothing. Hold
on. For all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
Okay, but them your kids' siblings though.
What are you talking about? What are you mad
Them
about?
my kids, them your kids' siblings though.
So what you?
So he finna, my other kids finna be left out.
You didn't feed them?
You know I don't get my food stamps to the 7.
That's the part. That's the part.
Yo, wait.
That's the
wait
part.
a minute. Wait.
That's the
even,
part.
Yo, I didn't even hear.
That's the part that kills me.
So she killed herself right there when you said, you know, I don't get my food
That's
stamps
the
to
part
7,
that kills me.
Baby,
So
mama,
he's starving.
Mama,
the kid is starving.
mama,
Technically, right?
Mama, all your kids are starving, and you thought that
Thank you.
You felt entitled because
That
I
she
don't
can
get
make a
my-
call.
I
You know
don't
what?
get my
And
food
a
stamps.
lot of things that we don't understand is that who called who? Did the kid?
Or
And
did
that's
the
why it
mom?
goes back to
or
my
did the
mind
mom
thing.
tell the kid, "Oh, call your dad and ask your dad if he
We
can
don't
get
know
you something?"
nothing.
We don't know anything.
So the
We
fact
don't
that
know
she
anything.
says, you know, my food stamps don't come in, which, guys, at the end of the day, this could be a whole TikTok joke. I don't know what's going on, so whatever. But
They
I'm
do
taking it as
anything for
face
clout.
value.
Ain't that what Cardi said?
Yeah.
And Offset.
But we doing things for face value. Son. Food stamps don't come until the 7th.
Nah,
Bruh.
nah, mama. Nah,
Bruh.
mama.
This is
You
what I'm
done
trying
out
to tell
here.
you.
You done out here, ma.
Come on, man. So she ain't cook for nobody. And she
Clearly
called
she ain't
him.
cook for herself.
Food stamps don't come.
But if you're trying to help out though, you're not helping
I'm
out.
not trying to help. I'm trying to help my son.
But how are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings?
She sound
Them
drunk.
are his siblings though. He not finna eat in front of all his other siblings and they're not eating on McDonald's. No, why do I gotta put?
Bring him out to the car. I'll let him eat.
No.
I like that part.
You see how he's a problem
Because-
solver? Immediate problem solver.
And like he said, he was like, "Listen, okay, you don't want them to eat in front of your siblings, which
Put
is
him
what
in
I
the
said.
room.
Like, he said, bring him to my car.
No, he said first put him
First,
in your room.
then he said, bring him to my car. We can
Real
eat in the
nigga.
car, and that's fine.
He was like,
if
"I
you
got stuff to
decide to
do."
take your child away and you're taking your child to dinner because whatever situation, cool. Call your other 4, 5, 6, 50, 11, 80, 30, 40 baby dads and ask them to do everything. Period. Women be listen, ladies, I am not a woman hater at all because I am a woman. But y'all be wilding sometime and y'all been wilding. And I feel like this entitlement right here, like she thought that he was supposed to do all of these things because she has these other kids
Absolutely.
and whatever the case may be. No, he is not supposed to do anything but take care of his child. And like he said, I will take if you don't want my child, you don't want the kid to eat in front of all the other kids. I understand that. Let me take him and I will take him to dinner myself.
And
You
once
can
again,
figure out what you need to do with the rest of them.
from the male
Call your other
perspective,
baby dads. Where the
No,
rest of them at? Where they at though?
they're not around.
T.I.,
clearly.
where they at though?
My thing is, okay, he shouldn't even be in this situation.
Yeah, no.
Period.
It's
Right.
just not the thing.
The problem that I have with this guy is, ayo, can I? What you doing? What you doing? Oh, little Pooh Ray, he upstairs, he chilling.
Pooh.
Ayo, tell Pooh Ray, can I take Pooh Ray real quick? We about to spin the block and just chill, whatever. All right, he come downstairs.
Spin the block for me one more time.
Come downstairs. Pooh Ray, we going to McDonald's, getting some food and everything. He fed. Then y'all about to drop you back off in an hour. How everything.
Don't
how
be sitting there
school, how
and make
grades.
sure you have that conversation. Don't sit there and rub it in your sibling's face that you had McDonald's.
I can't.
No,
first
yes
of
you
all-
can.
first
Yes you
of all,
can. Yes you can.
First of all,
You absolutely can.
them niggas got grow up. Your dad ain't around.
And this is why your child is going to go home and do
you
that
right,
with
you
their
right.
kids.
Yeah,
Like you
you
gotta
right,
be.
you right.
I think that it comes down to manners.
Yo, what if the kid is getting bullied by the older dude?
Oh, we gonna fuck him up. We gonna jump him.
Who gonna jump him? You got fresh McDonald's breath. Everybody gonna jump you.
No.
You just ate.
No, I'm going.
Your dad
if I
came.
was your dad, if I was the dad, I'm going in there and we fucking shit up. I'm caving your fucking chest in, especially if you're a little boy. How the fuck?
You can't. Nah, you gotta let your kids fight.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna say call your dad.
You gotta let your kids.
Yep,
fight.
call your dad.
So you can
when
square-
you fight, I'm gonna fight your dad and you gonna fight my son.
This
so
dude don't look like he could fight anybody.
I don't care. Well, we still gonna say that.
All right, let's do a couple more seconds.
No, he's not finna eat that shit at all if you can't bring enough for everybody.
I didn't even watch this
telling
whole
me that I
video.
gotta bring, so when I bring my son food, I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yeah.
You sound.
How you sound dumb. You sound
Where
dumb.
are they daddies at? Nobody told you to talk to them other. You had them other kids. They were your responsibility. They're not my responsibility.
Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all.
Jeez.
How do that shit look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's?
Now that is a wild picture though.
So the thing is, ma'am, I'm specifically talking to you. When you said, how does that look when I'm going to let one eat McDonald's and the rest of them not eat McDonald's? Bitch, get the fuck up and go buy your fucking kids McDonald's. That's your fucking problem.
She cannot. Her food stamps ain't come to the 7th.
Oh, well, then you look like you working out of a shop. Because that don't look like a home. Because it was a caution sign on front of the door.
Hold on. Can EBT buy McDonald's?
No.
Oh, okay. Then how's she going to buy the McDonald's?
She need to figure out a way, baby. How else are you feeding your children? Call the rest of their daddies.
I think she might have an OnlyFans.
All right. When I tell y'all, I hate
when
my brother.
Clears.
I hate him. This man said an OnlyFans. Right. Why? Oh my God. What is
that OnlyFans ain't popping.
I cannot. I am just very disgusted with this. Like, it's really honestly, like I said, it just goes back to the sense of entitlement. Like, she feels like she's entitled to have her baby dads do these things. And I mean, people been doing anything for clout, and I looked her up on TikTok. She does these baby mama skits. So I don't know if
we don't know. That's what I'm worried about. I don't know if that's her.
We don't know. I don't know if that's her. I don't know if this is the context because she blurred the baby dad out. Right. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But if y'all are acting like this, like, you need to know the person that you're laying down with, and stop expecting them to do these things for your other kids. Like,
condoms on. June to September, man.
City boys, y'all trash. Anyway.
How we trash?
What do you do? Y'all trash.
Sorry, I'm not a city boy. I ain't even get to do that the last pod.
Yo.
I'm not a city boy.
You trying to, you want to die?
I want to be young.
You want to die today and be young? You want to be young and die?
No.
All right, because I'm like, listen, it's a hot girl summer.
First of all, you're not even a hot girl. Can we just say that? And then, point of clarity. One thing I want to make y'all understand is that no way is this the majority of women. No way.
And
this is a scarce
and it's not the majority
rarity.
of men, honestly, because there are some men that just don't even. It's
Above
not
and
even.
beyond.
It's not even a thing. It's just like, all right, well, I know that my child has siblings, so it's like it's fine. Like,
and
it's McDonald's, and that's fine. We sit here and we make
meatballs. Stretch.
We sit here and we make jokes all the time, but we know we know that this is not the majority of people, but we're trying to bring light to the people that are like this. Like, yo, y'all gotta chill.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta chill because, ladies, I'm just gonna tell y'all been batting 1,000. Okay, y'all wilding out here.
You should see how my Instagram is, man. I forward things to Yaz all the time, and I forward things to Jamie and Jamie's wife Tamar. They got no rebuttals, man.
So the thing is, I just no. It's not that the city boys are up because y'all trash too, but
like how you snuck that in there.
Yeah, I think that we're all trash at this point. But I just need y'all ladies to really
give you more trash to the battle against.
I need the men to give me more trash to talk about. I mean, I have a whole lot of trash to talk about with women because y'all ain't been shit since the fucking Stone Ages.
But I thought the whole term was we ain't.
Y'all ain't shit. I just said that. Y'all haven't been shit since the Stone Ages.
How?
Because y'all haven't.
I've just been bringing up content.
But ladies, y'all been wilding lately. Like, y'all going to cookouts and getting head and shit from other people.
That's for another conversation. I ain't even put my notes up for that one.
I'm gonna just chill on that one.
Oh my God.
Y'all in a whole relationship.
I gotta put that on the soundboard. What's that dude's name? Moneybag Yo.
Y'all, I just need y'all to give me, like, I'm trying to go to bat for y'all, and I go right for wrong, whatever. But
let's clarify again. This is the small.
This is the minority, not the majority.
This is not everybody. I love my black, beautiful queens.
I love y'all too, but y'all be wilding. I need y'all to get it together.
The white pog queens.
Whoa, hold on.
I said,
huh?
What'd I say wrong?
What'd you say?
Pog.
What's that? You said white pog. What's that?
You know what white pog is?
No, I don't. All I heard was white.
Pretty. It's like a fat, pretty white girl.
No.
Pog?
I don't hate you. I love
pog.
I don't hate you women, but we're not talking about you.
All right, cool.
This podcast is for minorities.
Again, yes, it is. But once again, I want to just embrace the fact that this is not the majority.
Right.
These are not the women that we talk about, but we gotta talk about these things because this is crazy.
We gotta bring these things.
And
up
we said both
should,
sides, right? The
yeah,
dude is wrong for
absolutely. He could have
shooting up the club and that.
Right, and he could have just been, if knowing, I feel like you said, it's a petty aspect of it where it's like, I'm not buying the rest of your kids nothing because you should have the rest of your baby dads doing it. It's like, bro, it's McDonald's. Buy a whole 30-piece nugget and like 2 large fries. All of them gonna split it. They might get 3 fries each and a nugget, but oh well, you guys eat. That ain't my problem. I brought food for everybody.
I ain't buying food for none.
Oh my God. This is why Kadeem is married and he doesn't have to worry about this.
Pooh Ray.
I'm about to start calling Alex Pooh Ray.
Yeah. Call it that.
Pooh-lex.
Yeah, Pooh-lex.
Pooh-lex.
Yo, if that ever happened, Pooh-lex, come downstairs, yo.
Pooh-lex, come
Why?
here. Because Auntie got
I got you some crazy.
Right. Yo.
I got you something crazy.
Daddy got you these fire Jordan ones.
And first of all, she can't even bring her shoes back to her house. She gonna be wearing Bobos.
Kadeem.
She can. No.
Yo, I have never known him to be this petty.
I am.
I'm learning that he is very much petty.
I am.
Oh my God, we're gonna have to talk about this because
you
you gotta let that hurt go.
But look, man, yo, it's been a Shot Discourse. It's your boy, Def Redeem, and I'm with
girl, yes,
at
Simplistic Beauty on Instagram.
I put it on the last one.
And I think that's my name on TikTok. My name on Twitter is _. Oh, that's her __. So you guys, like, comment, follow, subscribe.
Send me those things so I can put it on.
I will definitely send it all to you because I be putting everything everywhere.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Please interact with us because we need it. Like, tell us.
Yeah,
what y'all
man,
want
shoot
us
us
to talk
topics.
about. Right,
tag
topics,
us on
what
this
y'all
stuff,
want to talk
man.
about. Right, like,
let us know what y'all want to talk about, and we got individual pages, so just feel free to tag. Shoot the tag.
And we're gonna make a page for the podcast. I'm going to do that because I be liking to not be on social media, but I'm on social media for the podcast. But
I'll send you the link.
Hold us down.
But yo, shout out to y'all, man. I love y'all. I love the support on the last video, man. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all was really looking out. But it's been a Shot Discourse, man. Holla at us.